G'day chaps, and welcome back to my best new YouTube channels series. Firstly, I'm going to give you a little bit of a plug for my previous two videos. The first one was on Star Citizen, the top 5 new gaming YouTubers, and the second was on Elite Dangerous. Today, of course, it's going to be about No Man's Sky. I'll very briefly just tell you what the rules are, very simply. The channels, the only criteria really are that the channels have to have under 10,000 subscribers and be decent, that's really it. Now the reason why I'm doing this is also very simple. It's because YouTube doesn't promote small channels. YouTube's algorithm is based on popularity, so YouTube really only promotes channels to new users that it thinks are already popular. So if a video already has 50,000 views, then it's likely to be promoted to more users and get even more views. But it's really hard for those talented people out there who are trying to make it. Right, without further ado, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to go from 5 to 1 this time, reversing the order, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the channel, and then I'll give you maybe 30 seconds of a video so you can have an idea of what their channel is like, and of course I'll put all the links in the description for you. Right, so without further ado, here we are with number 5. Number 5 on my list is a channel called Just Jared, and it's pretty obvious what his name is. He's number 5 on my list because he has only just changed to become No Man's Sky focused. So a lot of these other ones have a big focus on No Man's Sky or are exclusively No Man's Sky. Jared's not bad, but he has only become solely focused on No Man's Sky quite recently. So as you can see, he previously did quite a lot of other stuff, but now is covering No Man's Sky in a lot of detail and is posting lots of content. I'll just play that 30 seconds of video for you so you can see what he's like.
So, there's a whole new screen layout. That's a new thing. So there's that. Also, you'll see that there is the degrees here is 20.4 degrees Celsius. This is a beautiful image. It's one of the best parts of the trailer. I love this spot showing the new looking ship in the sky. It's pretty awesome. You should definitely check out the gameplay trailer if you get a chance to. It's not really a trailer, it's just kind of footage. So I definitely recommend that. Like I said, it'll be in the description.
There you go. There's a little look at Just Jared's gaming channel. Right. Let's move right on to number 4. Next up we have someone called Orbit TV, and as you can see here, he is very much focused on No Man's Sky. It's pretty much exclusively No Man's Sky, nothing else. Previously, quite a long time ago, a year ago, did other kinds of stuff, but has since dedicated himself solely to No Man's Sky. I'll play 30 seconds for you, and yeah, then we'll move on pretty swiftly. I'm going to try and keep this video shorter than my other ones, put it that way.
Well, let's take a look. So I will show in comparison the right hand side of the screen from the last build of the game and the new build of the game. So first of all, right here you can see the right hand side of the screen. Straight away we can see a pretty big difference. The wanted bar, which is the 5 diamond shapes in boxes, are now actually visible all the time. And obviously I'm guessing when you're actually wanted, then it will light up depending on how wanted you are. And then to the right of that we can see the player's weapon, I'm guessing. It looks like some sort of minigun or something like that on the left picture, and on the right picture it looks like something.
So there you go, there's a little look at Orbit TV. Go and check him out if you're interested for some dedicated No Man's Sky content. Right, let's move on to number 3. Up next we have No More Shadows, and firstly and clearly there is obviously a mix of content here. So we have No Man's Sky, but it's also mixed into Firewatch and some other games, but it is largely around No Man's Sky. Yes, what's he playing here? Gone to Rapture. Everyone's gone to Rapture. I really like this guy's voice and commentary, in particular, as you'll see as I play a little bit of his video here.
Different materials can also be merged or crafted together, which in turn can enhance the item's overall monetary value. In an interesting twist to this area of gameplay, the people at Hello Games have confirmed they will not be issuing directions or recipes, as it were. It's up to the player and no doubt the wider No Man's Sky gaming community, via the usual forums and perhaps here on YouTube, to figure out the crafting formulas that produce usable and saleable materials.
So he's got very good pacing on his narration, and his accent's quite clear and easy to follow too. So he's number 3 for me. On to number 2. Next up we have a channel called Legacy Zero, and there's a little bit of style here. Firstly, I quite like his design. It's nice and clean. You can see that he plays other games, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm still going to include channels that play other games. This is really, for me, it's about quality and whether it's worth me recommending it, to be honest. And without really, I won't tell you too much about quality, I'll just kind of show you. However, it is worth pointing out that on this video, the thing that really struck me here is how much time he's put into it and how structured the video is. So he's really broken down the kinds of things, the information that they're getting in the game, and yeah, he's actually put a lot of time into this and is giving us a lot of information in quite a short period of time. I'll just show you a little example.
But we haven't really known quite how deep it is. So firstly, let's talk atmosphere. They demoed and exampled a lot of atmospheric dangers like toxic atmospheres, radiation, corrosiveness, and of course extreme temperatures took the forefront of the examples that we got to see in the demos and the footage that was released. Also, a new thing that we talked about, we kind of knew about it already, but this was actually highlighted in the demos, were a suit shield that will make you temporarily protected against the atmospheric dangers. And of course, if it's depleted, then it starts to affect your health. Also, the HUD's been kind of changed a little bit, and now
so I think that's really, really valuable, and if he continues to produce videos of that quality, I, for one, will certainly be keeping an eye on him. I think that's very, very good indeed, very professional. But number 1, we have Syrian Gaming. Now, Syrian Gaming is, as you can tell, very much dedicated solely to No Man's Sky, and there is plenty of content. He seems to be posting very regularly, and I'll just give you a very quick look at one of his videos here.
Because he didn't see it fitting in. So, why make this change? Sean mentioned in an interview with PlayStation Blog that they had ideas of it for a while, but haven't shown it off because they weren't happy with it. With the extra time they were given until release, they were able to implement these gameplay mechanics and make a surprise release to everyone. Now, let's take a look at what we've learned. The different alien races will be spread out across the universe. We don't have an exact number yet, but there won't be too many. This was done so that you can build relationships with various races and learn how they act and react to certain things you do. Different races will have various characteristics which determine what...
So as you can tell, very good pacing on the video, and in terms of his content, there's a very broad range, so he's obviously very dedicated to No Man's Sky, and he's my number 1 because I think by subscribing to him, you're going to be able to pick up pretty much everything there is to know about No Man's Sky, as well as enjoying some quality audio and someone who's really put some time into his content. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series. If you have, do please subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be covering other games in the future. And yeah, thank you. Ciao for now.